everyone, Grey Power 60 here. Welcome to Tea With Me Tuesday. I made myself, this is my second cup actually. So my cute little cup, you saw it at the beginning of the video. And of course, as usual, I have to use my magnifying glass because I don't remember what it is. So it's Royal Albert. It's the Woodland Berries series, and it's Hummingbird. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty with the little hummingbird on there? Oh, I just love my tea. I love having a cup of tea and spoiling myself in a nice teacup. Talk about spoiling myself. I went shopping. You saw my video where I painted that yesterday. And I started thinking that I don't take care of myself like I used to. You know, I wear bummy clothes. I kind of cut my hair, do what I want. Don't wear makeup very much. You know, do whatever. And I found that I was not doing things like I used to do. And one of the things that I used to do was I used to always wear a little cologne, a little perfume. Well, where I worked, I stopped doing that because where I used to work, there was an emphasis on curbing scents, different smells in the workplace, because in these buildings that the windows don't open, these big tall buildings, a lot of people are allergic to different things. So they frowned on people wearing a lot of colognes or men wearing, you know, different aftershaves and things like that. So I got in the habit of not really wearing it anymore. And the other day I was out, we were at Giant Tiger, and they had this table. And every time I go in, there's this table of $5 knockoff colognes, perfumes. They're not perfumes, they're toilet water, basically. And I always smell a couple and walk away and smell a couple. Well, yesterday, day before, no, when was it? Saturday, I think it was. So we went to Giant Tiger, and look what I picked up. Isn't this the cutest bottle? And the top pops off, and it has a very faint rose scent, and it's called Paris Lights Rose. And I just love the container. There was another container the same, and this is pink. There was another container, another bottle. I just love the bottle, but I love the scent too. And it, you know, as any scent that you put on, you know, it doesn't really stay very long because it's basically just a little bit of water. I could probably make it myself. But there was another bottle there, and it was gold, and I think I'm going to pick it up. Mom loved it, and so what I told her was I'm going to leave it in the bathroom, and I'll put it on her side of the bathroom where she keeps her stuff. And if you want, try it. So I know she'll forget. So what I'll do is when we're going out, I'll go quickly into the bathroom while she's combing her hair, and I say, Mom, do you want try a little? She may or may not. It's not a heavy scent. It's just a light fragrance, but I just loved the bottle. I just thought it's so cute. So that was something new that I thought, why not? Why not? So I was going through some stuff about aging well and looking after yourself, and I wrote some things down, and it kind of ticked me off. Little old me and all my wisdom and all that stuff, like as if I have all the answers. There was a cute thing that Betty Davis once said, and it's a famous phrase, and it says, Betty Davis once said, old age is no place for sissies. And she's kind of right, you know. But I started reading these, and I wrote them down. And it's talking about aging well, and it says 7 habits. Eating a well-balanced diet, the amount of food you eat, maintaining a positive attitude, which I think is probably the one and only true thing. Being happy, for me, maintaining a positive attitude, laughing a lot, smiling, enjoying moments, things like that. Just trying to be happy, because we can't be happy every day. We're not feeling good every day. But keeping a positive attitude is one of the things of aging well, supposedly. The amount you eat, what did I say? So eating well-balanced diet, how much you eat, maintaining a positive attitude, exercise regularly. So what have we got? Balanced diet, how much you eat, positive attitude, exercise regularly, stay social, I'm getting there, protect yourself from the sun, and plenty of rest. So if you follow all those things, you're going to age beautifully. Yeah, right. Okay, so, I mean, I looked up all kinds of stuff, but then there's another one. And I only wrote it down here, 4 points that women over 65 should I've forgotten what the title was now. I didn't write it down. I just started laughing. 4 habits that older women should do, I guess. It's something like that. Anyway. Know your body. What was that? Learn your family history. Educate yourself. Take action for early detection. That has got to be the stupidest article I've ever seen. I mean, I was just, I thought I would just talk about, women over 60, over 65, older women, 50s. And I was looking at some of this crap. Forgive me for saying that. But honest to God, at age 65, if you don't know your body, well, something's wrong. Because we know our body. We feel things. We may be hypochondriacs, whatever, but we know what our body can handle and what it can't handle. We know what we could eat and can't eat. Sometimes we have indigestion for this, like I do tonight, for something that I shouldn't have had. Learn your family history. My God, at the age of 65, if you don't know what's going on with your family, if you don't know the medical history of your family, where the hell have you been? You know your kids, you know your mom, you know your dads, your uncles, your aunts, your cousins, blah, 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 blah. This is really a stupid article. Educate yourself. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent here. It's just, I just think some of these things are ridiculous. And unfortunately, there's a lot of us who take things to heart. We read something on the internet and we believe every single word of it. I love research. I love doing things. I like looking things up, and I like to see how many areas it covers. And I like to get the opinions of all kinds of different, regular people, lay people, I guess, professionals, semi-professionals, and just, people like me who just mouth off, right? What was the other thing? Educate. Take action. Take action for early detection. Well, no, we're not going to take action. We're just going to, we're going to have something wrong with us, and we're just going to sit at home and moan about it. No, we're going to go to the doctor. What do they think we are, stupid, or did they have, nothing better to do but to put that article in? I just find that when I was younger, I remember reading this stuff, because I remember thinking, after I got divorced, I was in my mid to late 30s, And I had 2 children to raise, and I wanted to take care of my health. I ate well, I, exercised, and I was a walker. I did not have a car for about, well, I had a car the first few years. I would say I just walked and took the bus everywhere for about 20 years until I finally decided to buy myself a car. Anyway, I got a tickle, and I get a tickle when I get anxious here about some of the silly things that I was reading. Anyway, so I walked and walked and walked, and that was my exercise. I also used to, when I was younger, I went to a fitness club, I blah, 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 blah. Did all kinds of things. As the years went by, as different things happened, life goes on, life happens. I still eat well, I think, but I do, I go into spurts. I go into spurts where I am just a salad freak for about 4 or 5 months. I just love salads. I can't get enough of them. Fruit in it and vegetables and all kinds of stuff. And then I'll go off it. It's like my body's saying, okay, I've had enough, whatever. And so what I guess what I want to say is, at our age, as we are over 50, most of us, I think, that watch my channel, I think most of us are over 50. Sorry, I moved the table. Woo. We have our own issues, and we cannot be the perfect elderly person that we thought we were going to be when we were younger. And there's things in my life I never expected to take care of my mother. I never expected my brother to have Alzheimer's. One other thing that I wrote down, I thought it was absurd. Here's a couple of things, but one of the things it was saying, if you exercise regularly, this could reduce your chances for memory loss. The Alzheimer's Society, so on and so forth, went on and on about this regular exercise and stuff. I'm sorry, but I disagree. Of all the people I've known that have had any memory problems, have always been active and fit and mentally challenging and all of those things. Most of the people, and I haven't met everybody in the world, but within my circle of people, they've eaten well, they've had a good life, they've had a happy attitude, they've exercised well, ate well, not like me, which, I should have, by all means of what this article had said about the Alzheimer's Society, saying I should have Alzheimer's and my mom and my brother should be perfectly okay because I'm the one who was lazier and didn't eat as well and didn't, whatever. My mom was always on her feet, working hard, ate well, exercised, she golfed, she did everything. My brother was a computer programmer. He used to exercise all the time. He ate well. He was never overweight. He was always happy kid, always happy. My brother would rarely be in a bad mood. In all the years I knew him, I mean, sure, we had bad days, but he had a good, positive attitude. So I don't think that anybody can claim that any of these things are true. Now, yeah, it's, I'm just saying that from my family. But that's just, like, we read these things and we believe them, and that's the problem. We need to know our own bodies. We need to know our history. We should know it by now. And we do what we can. I think it's like anything else. It's like getting cancer, getting Alzheimer's. We may be predisposed to it, but if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Why worry about it? Let's just live our life, have a happy attitude, enjoy ourselves, take care of ourselves as best we can without following any stupid diets or some crazy ideas that people are saying we shouldn't do. You know, so that's my 2 cents worth for this Tea Time Tuesday. I'm sorry, I'm on a rant here. It's just that I get frustrated when I start to research something and people make claims that are ridiculous, you know. Anyway, to me, I mean, they may make sense to other people, but to me. So I'm a good argumentative person when it comes to somebody saying to me, you know, if we were to sit down and have a discussion, and have a debate at a table and so on, and they come out with these crazy ideas, I have to open my mouth. Normally, I used to be shy. I used to be very, very shy little girl. Anyway, talking about that, we age the best way we can with the life that we're given, because the road and path that we're taking towards heaven, and hopefully we're all going there, it has detours, it has ruts, it has bumps, it has all kinds of things, and we deal with it the best we can. I'm a perfect example of not dealing with something well, at least not listening to my body last year when I had all these worries in my head, the worry about the dog and the worry about my mom and the worry about my health and the worry. And I made myself sick. And I realized that, you know, I got to look after me. And I started thinking, you know, when they said that caregivers should take some time for themselves, this is my time. When mom goes to bed, and I know she's safe and sound, she's had a good supper, she's had a good day, she's gonna, you know, she goes to bed at 9 o'clock. I'm up until 3, so I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 sometimes. I got 5 to 6 hours every single day that I treat myself. So I do my crafting, I do my videos, I watch TV, I watch some nice movies, I do whatever. And that's how I'm taking care of myself. And I forgot that I take care of myself at that time. I forgot that I take away that veil of uncertainty with my family and with my mom and with my health and so on. And I uplift myself and I'm feeling great. So I'd forgotten. I do take care of myself. I do have time for me. You know, people keep saying to me, you know, the doctor and these Alzheimer's people and all this, you know, as a caregiver, you got to take care of yourself. You got to have time for you. I do have time for me. I have 5 hours every single day, and sometimes more for me. So I am taking care of me. Oh, I didn't want this to be long, and it's going to be long again because I wanted to bring up one other thing. I was looking on the internet for wellness things about, and then I just put in women over 65. And do you know what came up? This cutest thing, and I want you to look it up because it looks fantastic and I love it. Style ideas for women 65 to 100. And I was scrolling down the Pinterest of the kind of clothes that the women were wearing. And I'm thinking, you go, girl. You guys look fantastic. I used to look like that when I went to work. Now I wear, you know, jeans and a little t-shirt, do whatever. You know, sometimes do my hair, put a little makeup on. Not makeup. I don't put makeup on anymore. I just can't be bothered. But I do put blush, I do fix my eyes, and I do wear lipstick. You know. But take a look at it. Go on Pinterest. Do a search on style ideas for women 65 to 100. And just take a look at some of those styles. And I'm thinking, because clothes was so important to me when I was young. I was like I don't know sizes today, but I was about 107 pounds and slim and quite curvy. And I used to dress in, nice pants and jackets and blouses and little accessories and beautiful shoes and purses that not always matched, but a lot of times. And I'm going through this and I'm thinking, what happened to me? I used to love doing this, but I got lazy. So I'm going to go through this, and I really wish you would just take a look at it. Just, and you don't have to be mobile. If you're someone that cannot move around a lot, you can still, put a bangle on. I don't wear rings very often, but I do have a couple of, jewelries that I like to wear. I love wearing earrings. I always like wearing earrings. I feel like I'm naked if I don't. I don't know why. I just, right now I'm still wearing my snowflake earrings. Until the snow is gone, I'm wearing them. But I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, I used to love, I never spent a lot on clothes, but I used to love to accessorize or to match things up and get rid of stuff. Between the ages of, I remember going out after I divorced, one long-time boyfriend of mine, relationship that I had for 13 years. He lived out of town and about an hour away. But I never wore jeans for about, I would say 6 years. And I used to always wear dress pants, and it didn't matter what I was doing. And I remember saying to him, he says, why don't you ever buy a cute little pair of jeans? He always thought I had a cute little figure and thought jeans would look nice. And I said, no, I don't want to wear jeans because when I wear jeans, I'm going to get fat. Now, that's kind of silly. But the truth is, when I started wearing jeans, I started to get fat. But that was also the time when I was starting to go through menopause. I was starting to get, anyway, that was just a funny thing. Anyway, I'm ranting. Please check out that, it's just fun to look at. And I love women who are not shy to be themselves, to be out of the ordinary. And I've always admired women who do that. I've always admired it. I'm sorry, I'm babbling on. I could babble on for an hour tonight. Chatty. I know it's tonight. For you, it's Tuesday morning. But I just wanted to bring up a couple of those things. You know yourself. And I know you. And you guys are fantastic. And I thank you so much for coming back every Tuesday to visit with me, to listen to me babble about whatever. Sometimes it's heartbreaking and hard, but I share my life because that's what I love doing. And I love having you guys come back every week, and I appreciate it. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. And please subscribe. I don't know why everybody's doing that lately. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. Give us a thumbs up. You guys already know that stuff. So why are they reminding us over and over again? If I like them, I subscribe. If I don't, I don't. I don't know if maybe that's subconscious way of getting people. It's not subconscious because you're saying it. Anyway. I am going on. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and we'll see you next week on another Tea With Me Tuesday. Bye for now.